The Napoleonic Wars by Alexander Mikaberidze. Alexander Mikaberidze, The Napoleonic Wars, A Global History, offers an expansive and intricate examination of the global impact of the Napoleonic Wars, which took place from 1803 to. This period was marked by a series of conflicts led by French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte against various European coalitions. Mikaberidze's book goes beyond the conventional Eurocentric narrative, providing a detailed analysis of how these wars influenced global geopolitics, economies, and societies. In this summary, we will delve into the key aspects and learnings from this meticulously researched book. A global perspective on the Napoleonic Wars. One of the most striking features of Mikaberidze's work is its global perspective. While the Napoleonic Wars are often seen through a European lens, Mikaberidze expands the scope to include their effects on regions such as the Americas, Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. He argues that the wars had profound implications for global trade, colonial expansions, and the balance of power worldwide. By doing so, Mikaberidze highlights the interconnectedness of the world even in the early 19th century, setting the stage for understanding how these conflicts shaped modern globalization. The rise and fall of Napoleon Bonaparte. Central to the narrative is the figure of Napoleon Bonaparte, whose ambitions and military strategies had a lasting impact on Europe and beyond. Mikaberidze offers an insightful analysis of Napoleon's rise to power, his military genius, and the eventual decline of his empire. Napoleon's innovations in warfare, such as the use of mass conscription and rapid mobility, revolutionized military tactics and had a significant influence on future conflicts. However, Mikaberidze also explores the limitations and flaws in Napoleon's strategies, such as his inability to maintain long-term alliances and underestimation of the resilience of his adversaries. These factors ultimately contributed to his downfall, culminating in his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo in economic and social impact. The Napoleonic Wars had a profound impact on the global economy. Mikaberidze examines how the continental system, an economic blockade designed by Napoleon to cripple Britain's economy, had far-reaching consequences. While it aimed to weaken Britain, it also disrupted European economies and global trade networks. This blockade forced nations to seek new trade routes and partners, inadvertently promoting economic diversification and the rise of other industrial powers. Socially, the wars spurred significant changes. The need for large armies led to the mobilization of entire societies, creating a sense of nationalism and identity among various European populations. This period saw the emergence of citizen armies and the spread of revolutionary ideas, which would later influence political movements across the globe. The role of diplomacy and alliances. Diplomacy and alliances played a crucial role throughout the Napoleonic Wars. Mikaberidze meticulously details the shifting alliances and diplomatic maneuvers that characterized this period. The frequent formation and dissolution of coalitions against Napoleon demonstrate the complex interplay of national interests and the delicate balance of power in Europe. Mikaberidze highlights the significance of the Congress of Vienna 1814 to 1815, which aimed to restore stability and order to Europe after the turmoil of the Napoleonic Wars. This Congress laid the groundwork for a new diplomatic framework that sought to prevent future large-scale conflicts through a balance of power and collective security arrangements. The global legacy of the Napoleonic Wars. Beyond Europe, the Napoleonic Wars left a lasting legacy that shaped global history. Mikaberidze explores how these conflicts influenced colonial territories and indigenous populations. For instance, the weakening of European powers during the wars provided opportunities for independence movements in Latin America and the Caribbean. The wars also affected the Ottoman Empire and the Middle East, where shifting. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Also hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's embark on a journey of knowledge together.